This video is brought to you by potatoes. Go eat them. Hello YouTube, my name is MasterofRoflness, here to give you guys another game of Planetary Annihilation. And right now we have a free-for-all map on this deformed little shit turd planet. It looks a little bit lopsided, like it was, I don't know, you ate a really bad burrito, you took a shit out of it, then the burrito came alive and said, "Daddy, I love you," but then you rejected the burrito's love, punched it in the face, and then flushed it down the toilet. And that's what the planet kind of looks like. Chronocam's being a little bit stupid, but that is normal. Anyway, so over here on the orange chunks over here, we have Freddy the gamer, who likes to be a gamer. Man is a gamer. Yeah. Mr. Pause presses the pause button a lot. Hopefully, won't rage quit. Gersham, and we have Boto, who isn't played by anyone. He's I don't know. He left, so I guess the AI covers for him. Anyway, so right now we have a little bit of an early mechs going out for Gersham, getting a little bit aggressive, kind of like that first date you have who's trying to really hard to get in your pants, but then all of a sudden you're just like, no, I don't want any of that shit. And over here we see Mr. Freddy scouting about, getting one vehicle factory. Apparently I can't read today. Black's gonna go ahead and push out with his commander. He has a very stable economy compared to Brown, simply because Brown has a lot of power plants but no mechs in sight. He's going for a second bot, not a second bot factory, but a bot factory right now. And I would advise not to do this simply because he doesn't really have the mech support to really go for 2 factory builds right now. You see over here that Black is still continuing his very stable economy. Chronocam is still not being a little bitch to me, which is really good. And we could see another factory going out, a vehicle factory actually. So he's going to have 3 vehicle factories, 1 air factory, and enough economy to really boot those guys up. Gersham is still not building any factories right now, and any mechs at all in particular. Gersham should really be defending his base with his commander actually. I don't know why he left. Use the D-gun on this Mr. Paul's over here and then destroy this commander. We both lose. I don't really understand that entire phrase. I mean, Gersham definitely lost this simply because, well, actually, he didn't definitely lost this. He can still get back into this game. But he's losing at first simply because he doesn't have any mechs. He doesn't have any metal support. He has nothing. It's like he's, you know, he takes a brawl from Victoria's Secret, goes to the double D section, and he's like, oh, I'll definitely, you know, buy this brawl. But he has no, but he's flat chested. He's like, you know, -A. I mean, where's the boot? Whoa! D-gun destroys 2 of these factories. Apparently he grew the double Ds in 2.3 nanoseconds. Woo, girl. You're like Lisa Ann right now. And over here we see some scramper attacks over here. That's stupid of you. That was smart. But now he can't get out of here. And because of that, that was pretty stupid. Gersham could have really won this entire battle if he was able to actually retreat back his commander. But because of the fact that Mr. Paul's micro is superior, and because Gersham's micro isn't superior, Mr. Paul's won that engagement. Okay, so Gersham lost. Mr. Paul's won. However, Freddy the gamer is still doing strong. Still a very good powerhouse right now. 5 mechs, couple of power plants, 3 vehicle factories, 1 air factory. Doing pretty powerful. Has he scouted his opponent yet? I'm not sure. Right now, however, it seems as though Mr. Paul still has a very good economy. He has a lot of his power plants still alive, a lot of his mechs. He built a lot, and that's the problem. Gersham never built anything and was stuck to only having power plants and a bot factory and a vehicle factory. He did also expand over here, but that was a little bit too late. He should have really gotten those fairly early on. He should have actually expanded over here, maybe over here. You know, that was bad on his part. And over here we can see Boto actually came back to this game. So instead of it being a 3-player game, it's still a 3-player game. Oh wow, what a surprise. Were you expecting 5? I'm sorry, I can count. So we have Freddy going for a little bit of an interceptor spam over here. We can just see the nice detail on the interceptors just coming about. Like, oh my god, this interceptor is so cool. Look at this. Oh, I'm zooming in. Look into the eyes of the interceptor. Look into the eyes of the interceptor. Tell me not of his presence. If his power is great, the fire rises. Okay, we're gonna go back into normal mode. Right now, Black has done a fairly good job at rebuilding his economy. A lot of mechs, a lot of power plants. And now he's going for a fast tier 2, so he's foregone his entire initial strategy of actually spamming out factories, tier 1 factories, instead going for an early tier 2 and then going for another tier 1 factory, an air variant actually. So very good on his part actually, but he only has one fabricator actually working on this, which is really bad. He looks like he's energy starved actually, and because of that, well, he might be in a little bit of a situation. We can see over here that he is building a lot of power plants, so he can't really afford to build this tier 2 factory simply because he doesn't have enough power to support it. He might not even have enough metal. So maybe he should have gone with his tier 1 factory spam first, then go for a tier 2. Because maybe this could be a really big hurt. Right now we do see that there's 3 fabricators on that vehicle factory. I mean, is that a vehicle factory? Yeah, that is. Advanced vehicle factory, which is pretty good. We see Red over here still building a lot of power plants, still building a lot of mexes. I assume that he is behind in economy. That's why he's rushing out so many economic buildings. He should really be getting a lot more factories. Maybe rushing Black right now because Black is really weak. But I assume that none of these players have actually scouted each other. Freddy is expanding over here, which is really good. Actually, not even expanding. He's defending this region off. I guess like from Red over here. The one thing that these players aren't doing really is scouting and also not expanding as rapidly as they should. Like Black's doing the best out of all of them in terms of spamming out buildings and building a lot, while Red over here, he's doing okay, but he's really just sending in all of his builders to just build one building at a time, and that's a little bit stupid in comparison to like 2 builders building 2 different things at the same time. It's much more efficient to do it that way than just do it like, oh, send in this entire convoy of commanders and, I don't know, camel-ridden fabrication vehicles and just build up your mexes that way. Should really be splitting up these guys. He shouldn't have the commander over here. He should have the commander building more important stuff like factories, maybe some power plants if he's energy starved. He shouldn't have all these vehicle fabricators working on the same thing. He should have them split off 2 by 2. Because that's more efficient. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Looks like a damn cleavage. Holy shit. Or an ass crack, maybe. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Holy moly. That burrito got a beating. But yeah, he should be splitting this off. I don't know what he's doing. He is building a lot of factories. I'll give him credit for that. But he could build them at a faster pace if he was setting in 2 instead of like 1 and, you know, allocating his time to much more important needs. But Black is doing he's doing a piss poor job right now, actually, in terms of factory building. He only has 4 factories, one of them an advanced vehicle factory, so he can't build as much as he should. He might have the economy to support it, but he's also not using his fabricators to the best of his ability. He's kind of doing the Zaphod thing and kind of just having his fabricators stand idle for too long, which is really bad. You shouldn't be doing this in this game. You should be using your fabricators all the time, every single second, every single waking moment, because if you don't, that could be potentially bad for you. So you should be using these guys for something. You should be using these guys for something. These guys especially. These guys, everything. And this is really bad as well. Like, why is he going for straight tier 2 advanced energy plant and advanced metal extractor? His economy is going to be drained. He's not going to build a lot more military units as fast. And because of that, he's going to end up getting rushed hard and basically anal fucked by Red over here, who's sending in an army of ants. Now, ants can shoot at air units, but because spy planes are a little retarded, it's kind of hard to shoot them down, but they are able to do so. Red shouldn't be focused on this. Right now, this is the opportunity. He has the best chance in the world to right now rush Mr. Paws over here and just annihilate him. He's energy starved. He's metal starved. He's rushing 2 tier 2 buildings way too fast. He should really be slowing down and building some military units or turrets at least. Not over here, but I mean over here, so that he can defend against any rushes. Right now, he has no military units being built. He has nothing being built except for anti-air turret defenses, which is a little bit stupid, and tier 2 buildings. So right now we see the ants marching forward. The ants go marching one by one. Hoorah, hoorah, da 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 da, hoorah, hoorah, da 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 da. On the deformed map that looks like my asshole crack. Da 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 da. Right now we can see no defense coming in from Black except for, say, a few spy planes over here. Just a little bit of spy plane action going on. Spy planes only tickle the ants, really. They don't do much damage. It's a little bit kind of sad, really, because Black had a really good shot at winning. He can still win this if he sends in his commander, actually, which I don't see. Where's his commander? Nowhere in sight. Okay, that's bad. He just lost his tier 2 advanced vehicle factory. He lost his tier 1 vehicle factories and his tier 1 air factory. Wow, he's lost a lot of factories. He's just destroyed his Black's entire metal production. Not metal production, but vehicle production. But right now, he's actually going for the metal production, destroying massive swaths of mexes. So not only has the factories been destroyed, but also the mexes and the advanced energy plant. If that goes down, oh, that will be a major hindrance on the energy. Oh my god, he took it down. He took that shit down. He popped a molly and he can't sleep. Holy shit. These tier 2 mexes are definitely not going to help out Mr. Paws. Where is Mr. Paws' commander? That is the question on everybody's mind right now. And there he is, running away like a little pussy. Look at him skedaddle. Look at that little shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Yeah, skedaddle. You skedaddle over there. You skedaddle. Skedaddle, skedaddle. What Mr. Black should have been doing is sending in his commander along with a bunch of tier 1 military units, using the tier 1 military units to kind of soak up as much damage as they can from the red ants, and then using the commander D gun that Mr. Black has over here to just annihilate this entire force. But he didn't. He pussied out. He never built any tier 1 military units. He focused too much on tier 1 anti-air turrets. He focused too much on getting early tier 2 buildings, and because of that was his downfall. So his economy really did hurt him. Now let's focus on Orange over here, because that's the real star of this, you know, this game over here. He shines bright like a diamond. He'll puncture your eyes out. This man is the motherfucker, the G, the Master G, the OG, the Orange. He is Orange, actually. Now here's the problem with Orange right now. He doesn't have a lot of economy. He's spending a lot of money on defenses. A lot of money on defenses. He's not building enough military factories, really, in the tier 2 and tier 1 variant. He's building a lot of air units, but he's not building any anything else, really. So that's his problem, really. He doesn't have a combined armed focus. I almost said forcus. Like a fork and a focus combined. Focus on the fork, man. Focus on the fork. You can drop that shit and then it'll hit your knee. And then you get paralyzed like the $1 million baby. But anyway. He's not military focused, really. He's not combined armed focus. He's not building a lot of factories. He's not building a lot of economic buildings. So because of that, his economy will strain once he builds a lot of military units. He doesn't have a lot of production, which means he won't be having a very large army. And because he's not really in a combined arms focus, the problem is that he can't really attack with the utilization of both land units, infantry land units, and air units. And you really need to have a combined arms focus in this game, simply because air units are really good at killing other air units. And, you know, having a combined arms focus is generally really good, simply because it just allows you to pretty much annihilate entire armies if you utilize it correctly. Right now, we can see that Red has a pretty good economy, very stable, a lot of mexes, a lot of power plants, a lot of factories coming out. We see a massive push from Orange. Never mind, suck my dick and call me Neil Patrick Harris. Apparently, he was building a lot of ants, but he stopped building these, stopped building ants simply because I guess he was focused on spamming out a lot more air units. He actually should have attacked this way, simply because he should have attacked from over here, went around and hit this, like, exposed spot. There's only two actually anti-laser turrets over here. He could have destroyed all these mexes and then potentially maybe go for over here. Oh my god, the revenge of Mr. Paws over here as he shuffles his way to the base of Boto. Holy crap, a lot of damage can come out over here, and maybe the tide can turn for Freddy the Gamer. Maybe he can actually win this if Mr. Paws does a lot of damage. Right now, I don't see any ants coming out. Now the ants are coming forward. The ants are marching one by one. Hoorah! Hoorah, we can see that Mr. Boto maybe is thinking about his life expectancy right now. Maybe thinking about changing his tactics. I'm not sure. Right now, I think I would be changing my tactics if I was seeing a massive black commander coming around my base and trying to wreak havoc. So Boto is trying to find a way in, but I think he knows about the turrets, really. Last stand of the great commander. The greatest commander ever to set sail on the Neosporin Sea. You are brave, Commander. Brave as the eye can see. So right now, a lot of damage being done to Boto right now, as his entire center of his base is now obliterated. I don't know why he didn't send in his forces earlier to destroy that commander, but woo. So now his military production is halved, his economy is ruined. And it looks like now Freddy the Gamer ironically has the upper hand in terms of military production, and maybe in terms of economic production actually. And that's the crazy part. So this game is pretty much back and forth, even though a lot of these players are making a lot of mistakes, but still. So in order to win this game and solidify his victory, Freddy the Gamer should be really building from all his factories. He should be building a lot more military production buildings, like factories of tier 1 and tier 2 variation. And he should have more of a combined arms focus. He is trying to get that, but it's a little bit too late, kind of. Well, not too late, but he should be getting it really... he should have gotten it early on. Also... oh yeah, he is getting more military, economic buildings, not military producing buildings. But yeah, he should be getting more economic buildings, he should be getting more military production buildings, he should have more of a combined arms focus. And he is getting those things, he's getting more economic buildings, which is good. He's getting more of a combined arms focus, which is good. But still, that's a lot of ants. That is a lot of ants. And levelers are good, but they're not that good. They can still die. Levelers are kind of like the artillery in... pretty much Planetary Annihilation, except that they're not totally artillery since they are tanks, but they're sturdier. It's funny because Freddy the Gamer has a very impressive defense over here, but he's forgotten to defend his most important part, which is over here. And this is most important simply because this is a gateway kind of to all of his tier 2 buildings, both economic and military production. So if Boto can exploit this, he can actually hamper Freddy the Gamer even more so. This Bone Beast spam is really volatile, kind of, and Boto can kind of actually defend against this if he has enough tier 1 anti-air defenses. Boto's actually doing a piss poor job at actually rebuilding his base. He should really be reclaiming these structures and buildings a lot faster. He should be building a lot faster. I don't know what he's doing. Commander, do something. Fuck's sake. And production is still going strong, but that's not the point. Okay, now Boto just misses an entire opportunity. Boto, what the fuck are you doing? You know where Freddy the Gamer is. Go there. Here. Kill these two. Kill this. Kill that. Fuck this over. Ah. Fucking. What? I wish there was like natural environments or like little animals I can look at while casting this game, but meh. And so right now we see... Freddy the Gamer's economy skyrocket right now. He's taking the pages out of MasterofRoflness' guide to being a better Planetary Annihilation player. So right now he's doing very good. And he's still not building with his commander. He should really be doing that. He's not building anything out of this tier 2 factory. Now he is. Okay, speak of the devil. I should shut up now. Boto, what the fuck are you doing? Boto. Please, over there. I want both of these players to win. If I can allow both of these players to win, I would definitely would. But, meh. I can't. It's a game about victory, guys. And right now, we can see back at Boto's base that he is finally doing a better job. I guess he finally got the commander to do work. He's buying a spy plane now. He's building a spy plane, not buying a spy plane. There's no currency in this game. What am I doing? What am I saying? Why am I playing this game? I have to go, sorry. And there is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, Freddy the Gamer, the man, the legend, who could have won this game. He had a better economy, who was building more military units, had a better combined arms focus, was actually doing something, was about to fix his sins, and then all of a sudden, I have to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a 22 minutes and 6-second game in which we have seen bad calls from both Boto, Mr. Paws, Gersham, myself for casting this game. And honestly, it looks like this could be the end. In fact, there's no way for Freddy the Gamer to actually win, simply because he's gone. Fucking fuck. Like, Boto could have ended this way earlier. Freddy the Gamer could have ended this way earlier. But no. No, 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 no. Instead, what they do is they leave. Fucking nipples, man. Just nipples all over my face. Squirting milk all over my mouth. Satisfying my needs sexually and organically. Now, I don't know really what to do. I kind of want to continue casting this simply because I want to see if Boto will break through this kind of enemy line. Come on, for shits and giggles, let's see if he can break through this. Because if he still can't, I don't know what to think anymore about this world. And right now we can see that Boto still... What does it matter, actually? What does it matter what he does? Doesn't matter. Should really be building like nukes or something. I don't know why he's compiling all his forces here. Should really be going around and hitting this side. Did he just... Oh my god. He moved the units! Ah. You know, it actually could be very possible that Freddy the Gamer could actually still be playing. But it's the ghost of Freddy the Gamer. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe the AI takes over. Yeah, let's go marching bum by one. Hoorah! Hoorah! Da 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 da. Hoorah! Hoorah! Da 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 da. Right now, as we can see, the armies of red will now converge on the armies of orange. I mean, I just want to see if orange could possibly win this. He could. He could by making Boto rage quit, and then Boto goes like, oh wait, he was not in this game this entire time? Oh, I completely forgot. I don't know what he's doing. I don't. Look at that ant. Look at that leveler. Oh my god! We're going into a different world in which magical beings live on unicorns and eat ice cream all day long. Okay, let's go back. That was too scary. Alright. The big push. When will it happen? Coming 2017. Red finally moves up. Oh. Why do you still build economic buildings? Just go. Yes, finally. Da, 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 da. Where's the Lord of the Rings music? I should really put Lord of the Rings music into like the final edit of this video. Maybe Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what? I'm gonna do Pirates of the Caribbean. Fire! Fire all cannons! Defend the home base against the vile red scum. Sir, we're running out of juice. Keep firing. Wait for reinforcements, but our leader has left us. The bumblebees will help us. Oh, bumblebees are ineffective against the ants' anti-air capabilities. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? What shall we do? Send in the army of the east. The east. The east forsakens us. Oh no. God, look at their noses pointed out. Look at that. They're like pointing. They're like, hey, hey, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Put your barrels in the air like you just don't care. Say, hey, hey, say, oh, oh. I mean, I don't know. It's really funny. Look at this commander. Will he win this game? Maybe he will. With some clutch micro, maybe. Oh, brave commander. You have done well. You know, in some contexts, you could say that Freddy the Gamer actually won simply because he was able to destroy most of both those forces. But thank you guys for watching my poorly casted Planetary Annihilation game. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this and continue being Rofltastic. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Fuck you.